Welcome to today's edition of Crypto Corner at InvestorIdeas.com. News on what's driving the cryptocurrency market. Hello everyone, this is Sam Mowers here and welcome to episode 572 of the Crypto Corner podcast. For news today, Bitcoin crashed over the weekend. HIVE has acquired a 50 megawatt data center. HUD-8 and Bitfarms both announced power purchase agreements, and DigiNex has reported record volumes on its EQOS crypto exchange. Just before we get into the show, though, a quick reminder that if you enjoy this podcast, please feel free to share it or leave us a review. And as always, I recommend checking out some of the other podcasts on InvestorIdeas.com. Some of these include the Clean Tech and Climate Change podcast, as well as the Cannabis podcast. Both of those will bring you up to speed on the latest stock news and trends in their respective spaces. Alright, so after reaching an all-time high trading price of around $64,860 US just 5 days ago, Bitcoin crashed hard on Saturday and then again on Sunday, according to data from CoinMarketCap. Riding high off of the bullish mood brought on by the Nasdaq listing of Coinbase last week, that trades on the Nasdaq as COIN or coin, Bitcoin dropped to as low as about $52,800 yesterday, but has since recovered somewhat to a trading price of roughly $55,750 at the time of recording. This is being seen in part as a correction from Bitcoin's perhaps overzealous rally last week as it met strong resistance at its peak. However, as Cointelegraph reports, some contend that a major power outage in the Chinese region of Xinjiang, hope I said that right, which according to some sources represents nearly 1/4 of the global hash rate, may have been a significant contributing factor. Now we'll get into some stock news for today's episode. HIVE Blockchain Technologies Limited, which trades on the TSXV under the ticker symbol HIVE, has completed its previously announced acquisition of a 50 megawatt data center campus in New Brunswick, Canada from GPU.1 Holding Inc., thereby expanding its Canadian footprint. According to the press release, this acquisition will more than double HIVE's total available power capacity globally to approximately 100 megawatts, placing it among the largest of any publicly listed cryptocurrency miners, and provides significant diversification to the company's business both geographically and by blockchain network. HUD-8 Mining Corp., which trades on the TSX as HUT or HUT, has entered into a power purchase agreement with Validus Power Corp. To support the company's operations in the Canadian province of Alberta. This agreement, part of a strategic partnership between HUD-8 and Validus Power Corp., will enable HUD-8 to initially secure up to 100 megawatts of new power from the project. Todd Short, president and CEO of Validus Power, commented, quote, "We are seeing the convergence of Bitcoin adoption and energy grow at a rapid pace, which is creating demand for power that is generated efficiently, delivered faster, and with the environment as a priority. Our commitment to innovation and efficiency enables us to provide highly scalable and competitively priced power. We couldn't be more pleased to make this announcement with such a bold industry leader, and we look forward to growing our relationship with HUD-8. End quote. Bitfarms Limited, which trades on the TSXV under the ticker symbol BITF, has reported the signing of a significantly enhanced power purchase agreement with a utility-grade private power producer in Argentina, pursuant to which Bitfarms is entitled to draw up to 210 megawatts of electricity at its discretion. This comes as part of Bitfarms' previously announced plan to pursue the development of a Bitcoin mining facility in Argentina, at which the company anticipates starting Bitcoin mining in early 2022. According to the press release, the 210 megawatts is sufficient to support approximately 55,000 new generation miners, which could generate approximately $650 million US of revenues, or 11,774 bitcoins based on current difficulty levels and our Bitcoin price of $55,000. Finally, Diginex Limited, which trades on the Nasdaq under the ticker symbol EQOS, has reported that its crypto exchange, EQOS, has registered record total volumes of over $1 billion US in April month to date, with average daily volumes during this period increasing over 3 times compared to average daily volumes in the prior month. Diginex CEO Richard Byworth had this to say, quote, "The explosive growth on the exchange validates the roadmap that we've been building over the past couple of years. We are building a company for the long term that is focused on providing a viable solution for institutions to access this burgeoning asset class. This is just the start." End quote. That does it for today's Crypto Corner. If you would like to be a guest or sponsor for this podcast, contact InvestorIdeas.com. Investor Ideas reminds all listeners to read our disclaimers and disclosures on the InvestorIdeas.com website, and this podcast is not an endorsement to buy products, services, or securities. Investors are reminded all investment involves risk and possible loss of investment. To hear more InvestorIdeas.com podcasts, please visit InvestorIdeas.com/audio. And a reminder, you can also hear our podcasts on Apple Podcasts, Audible, Spotify, TuneIn, Stitcher, Spreaker.com, iHeartRadio, Google Play Music, and most audio platforms available.